Hi everyone, I'm Aaron, the founder and CTO here at Lexer, and today I'm really excited to share with you my favorite 4 things from our latest feature called Event Explorer. We're going to dive right in and go straight to Understand and the Segment Builder. You'll notice here that there is a new tab called Events. When I click on Events, I can actually do analysis, really deep and rich analysis of all of the underlying event data that has come into the Lexer CDXP. In this particular case, I'm doing analysis on products, and I'm doing analysis of a very particular date range, which is Black Friday, Cyber Monday from last year. If I look down the side here, I can actually see analysis of all of the unique product names. So this has kind of grouped all of the transaction behaviors around those product names, making it really easy for us to see the total event count, the total profile count, and the average price paid. Now, diving into my favorite 4 features, the first thing that I want to look at is my ability to do a specific date range, say like Black Friday, Cyber Monday of last year, and do date range comparisons. So we can see here, these are the deltas which are from the previous period, which essentially means the preceding 7 days. Straight away, we can see some interesting things. We can see some enormous spikes in volume, 300, 400% increase in the number of sales on particular products, but we can also see a pretty significant decrease in the average price paid. And that's because so many of these products have been discounted between 20, 25, 30% to sort of stimulate that growth in sales, which is what you would expect from a Black Friday, Cyber Monday period. However, this is looking at a 7-day preceding window. When I look at view here, I can see previous period. I can also specify that to do month, so that would actually allow me to look at month-on-month change, quarter-on-quarter change, or in this case, given that we're talking to Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we can look at year, and this will actually allow us to see what 2024's Black Friday, Cyber Monday compares to 2023. So we can actually see in this case, unfortunately, 24 was not a strong year in comparison to 23. But maybe not for all products. For example, the Juliana Short actually did have more popularity this year than last year, and so on. The next thing that I really love is the ability to change what the grouping is done by. So in this case, we're looking at product name, but I might actually want to look at, say, the order date, for example. And I can actually specify the resolution that I'm looking at here. So I'm going to start by looking at day, given that we are only looking at a 7-day period. And this is basically showing us for the days in that period, which days was the most. Now I'm going to change this back to just looking at previous period and hit apply. And we can see that I can also use these to change the order dates, the ordering of the tables. So I can see that the 30th of November had 1,000, almost 2,000 transactions, where the start of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday period was much lower. Another thing that I love is being able to click on this table view and look at that as a time series chart, where if I actually open this up and let's say we'll look at the entire month of November, we can now start to see the sort of trending basis that is sort of going on there. Now that's actually looking, we can see a bit of a spike around the 9th of November, and then it spikes up again towards the end of November. If I go back to having a look at product name, we'll actually see individual lines for each of the products. And so we can start doing some really rich analysis. And if we pair that with the export capability, we'll get CSV files out of the platform so that you can do further analysis where you want to. One of the other things that I really love about Event Explorer is the fact that Lexi is built in. So I can click on Lexi here and I can do some analysis to understand which particular products are actually trending the most, given that we're looking at product analysis here in particular. And lucky last thing that I absolutely love about Event Explorer is our ability to configure the columns that we see here. So in this case, we see the 4 columns: event count, profile count, average price paid, sum of price paid. I might actually want to introduce more things like I want to look at the average discount that has occurred, for example, or on the price paid, I actually might want to include the median, for example. So in this case, I've added 2 new columns. We can see average discount and median of price paid. And down the bottom here, I can also change these aggregations to look at, say, the average or the median as well, to be able to do analysis of all of the rows in one single go. That concludes my very quick lightning demo of Event Explorer. Please dive in and have a look. We have a bunch of new content coming out soon to help support and explain how to use Event Explorer for all of the different use cases that you might have around your brand. So keep an eye out. Thanks for your time.